without further ado, I'm very excited to bring you our resident domoonootrix at the Moonual. Please, everybody, welcome my coach and yours, domoonootrix Talia Brava.
Clap along, friends. Yes, I love the snaps. My darlings, I said this last time. Stop being so fucking psychic because you're stealing all my email marketing campaigns. I took Frankie and Sean's great advice, and I've been yelling out the window this whole time because I had a lot of thoughts that I needed to activate immediately. People just walking in circles. I'm going to tell you how many people in lockdown just think, okay, now my new thing is I just walk around the block continuously. I'm getting nauseous from watching them. My darlings, welcome to my portion of the Moonual. Desi, that was so gorgeous. I just love a eulogy. I love a eulogy. Each and every one of us, I want you to just stream of consciousness, just give your mom a voice memo, like as if your dad. Here's my tip. You know, everyone can build on each other. Okay, we can all have creative ideas. My tip, everyone just like open your voice note after this. Hopefully you're still stoned and just stream of conscious, set a timer for 5 hours and just stream of conscious to your mom, like from the grave, your dad, like say what you think.
5 hours. 5 hours hysterical.
My darlings, don't we have a lot to get off our chest with our mothers? Okay, so we can that like I like to think of my mom as just like the Amazon delivery driver who like won't leave you alone. You're like, bitch, I'm here. I'm like delivered. Like, okay, we do not need you to stick around. Jeff Bezos is like, come back to the factory, workers. Oh, my darlings. Okay, Kitty. Because everything we do is attuned. So we're going to move right into an experience now of meeting that future you. And as Sean prophesizes, potentially maybe you're getting messages from her. Well, we're going to do that literally, right? We're going to do that work now. We're going to go meet her in the future. We're going to get our fucking downloads. We're going to come back and we're going to activate them, put them right into action. First thought, best thought, unless you're me. Okay, cuties. So we're going to do a little meditation. Right now, I'm going to help us find our core values. I hope I find mine, because if you know your why, then you know your worth, you can sell better. Okay, cuties? And also, you'll be a good person, navigated by your North Star. Yeah, okay? So does everyone understand the concept of core value? Raise your thumbs up if you do, and no apologies. I was the dumbest in class. Thumbs down. If you be proud of it. If you don't know what a core value is, be proud of it. Okay. Let me see. Does that piece of thumbs up? Understand the idea of your core values. Yes. Okay. I see like 1 or 2 thumbs down, and I commend you. I was in SARS. I was like the slowest learner ever. Truly, we all had lists. All of us. It was like, oh, it's like you can't read any of the lists. Like fuck, like the world hates you. So core values are like the if this is off, here's a way of finding it. If this is off, like you just feel fucked up. You know, like it might be the thing that triggers you. You're listening to the news. You can hear like climate change, like injustice, like a non-equal pay, but there's one thing that if you hear it, you're like, fuck. And that is a link. That can be a helpful way to find what that value is, what that want is that you have in the world, that thing that if this is off, the world doesn't feel right to me. For me, it's freedom. For all. Okay, cuties? Yeah, I just got so Greta. Have we all watched the documentary? That's a girl who understands her core value, right? She knows her main focus, climate change success. Bitch stopped eating at like 3 years old. She was like not eating or talking because she cared so much. Can we all learn a thing or two about like how to balance your children? So like they were like, let's put her on some prescriptions, but also how cool, right? That she cared so much, and she does still. So, babies, I say the wrong things. Okay, cuties, don't put your kids on Adderall. Put them on their core value and get them sailed across the ocean because they're not taking planes. So my darlings, locate one. It doesn't have to be like the be all end all. It could just be one that you're like, this matters so much to me. This is something I can navigate my life by.
Are we doing
one word, one core value? Just choose it. Okay, cuties? And you might be triggered by something I've said, and that might elucidate your core value. Like you're like, I hate that bitch. She like talks so much. Well, maybe your core value is like, give other people a chance to talk. This bitch talks too much. That might be your core value, is everyone should be able to speak. Okay, cuties? So if I trigger you, you're paying attention. Close your eyes. Find that core value. Choose it. Just commit to one. Here we do the work of commitment. So choose. And right now, bring one hand to your low belly, one hand to your chest, letting your breath begin to slow down as it drops down into that low belly. Using this breath to start to slow down your experience of time. And just like that, we go from external all the way to internal. I'm going to count you down from 10, and with each number, just allowing yourself to drop more fully and completely into yourself. 10, 9, 8, 7, dropping, 6, 5, dropping in, 4, all the way down, 3, 2, 1. And now finding yourself on a path in the forest, feeling, sensing, seeing this path all around you as your feet move across the ground, the breeze on your skin, the pockets of sunlight as they hit you, the smell of the trees. And just in the distance, you see a golden light coming from a doorway. And you know that on the other side of this doorway, you have a meeting with a future you that has lived completely and entirely navigated by this one core value. And as you walk, thinking upon how she might be, how they might be, as they have lived an entire life navigated, focused upon, clarified by this one core value. And as you get closer to this doorway, that golden light is starting to shoot out from the edges of the door. And you're feeling already the shift of how it feels to be around this person. Hand comes to door, opening the doorway. Feel that golden light pour over you as you step through the portal, and seeing at the edge of the room this future version of yourself that is 1000% the embodiment of a life led by this core value. They drip this core value. They are this value. Come find a seat with them and relax in their company, allowing yourself to receive any messages from them to you. Following any instincts you have with them. Maybe they want to show you or give you something. Do they have any advice right now on a choice you're struggling with? Any direction? Anything they want you to remember? Receive. as you're ready, start to say your goodbyes, knowing that this relationship is ongoing and continuous, can never be disconnected, and you can always return to check in with them. As you're ready, leaving the space and finding yourself back on that path. Walking away from that golden light into the reality of this forest. Knowing what you know, holding what you can hold. In the next few breaths, finding yourself back in your physical body here today on this Zoom with these awesome people. And when you're ready, staying very much internal, allow your eyes to open and go immediately now to find a piece of paper or open a page on your laptop, someplace to capture anything that you want to capture from your encounter with that future self.
That was amazing. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm in the bathtub right now. So
Yes, Spicy, on brand. Thank you.